Hi everyone, my name is Rithika Prakash, pronouns she, hers. I'm a third year business administration student with a concentration in management and human resources and a minor in psychology. So I started looking for internships this past December, mostly during my winter break, and I started looking on websites such as LinkedIn and Handshake. Before I started looking, I made a list of jobs that I thought would be interesting to me, and jobs that I heard other people had done in the past who were in my concentration, and jobs that I've heard about like during my classes. And I also made a list of companies that I would want to work for, companies I'd heard good things about. And then I began my search and started looking for jobs and companies that I thought would be super interesting to me and like would be a great place to work at. I found a couple jobs that were exactly what I was looking for, so I immediately applied to them. But I also found a couple other jobs that were similar to what I was looking for, and not quite, but like very similar, and I applied to those too. Overall, I think I applied to around 15 to 20 jobs, and not all of them got back to me. In fact, only 2 of them got back to me, and both of them said that they wanted to interview me. So I applied around the last week of December, and they got back to me pretty quick, in a couple days even. And the first round of interviews for me were in the first week of January, and the second round of interviews were in the third week of January. And by the end of January, they had made their decision. I think that their communication for both jobs was really good, and I don't think that's very common, because the other jobs didn't even get back to me. So I was very happy with the way they were getting back really fast, and by the end of January and beginning of February, I had made my decision and I knew which job I was going to take. Looking back at this process right now, I wish I'd started earlier, because I started December and I had a lot of pressure to find an internship because I really wanted to get one for the summer. I feel like starting a little bit earlier, maybe around November or even the start of fall quarter, or just like keeping an eye out for internships before like November or December would be really beneficial. I also didn't know anyone when I was applying for any of the jobs. I just cold applied, but I think that didn't hinder me in any way, but I think that if you knew someone and had like some sort of connection, that would have made the process so much more easier. Something else that was really helpful to me was that when I applied for these jobs and the jobs that I got, like the interview processes that I got, I knew people who had already done those before, so I was able to reach out to them and ask them what the job was like, what they liked about it, and what things they could have done to prepare themselves better for the job, and that gave me a good idea about what I was really getting into. So I definitely recommend reaching out to different people who are in that job, or like who are your seniors and you know who are taking that job, or even Cal Poly alumni. I know that a lot of people reach out to them and they're super helpful, so I definitely recommend using your resources and reaching out to different people, making networks, and also using all the things that you have, because I know a lot of people just go to the career fair and get a job, but that's not the only way. You can also apply online and get one. So just make sure to start early and use all the resources possible, and good luck on your internship search.